So this is a safe and friendly space where key populations can come in and access services. Above that, we've also added a component of recreation, fun, to ensure that whoever comes to our hub feels free, doesn't fear any judgment, discrimination, or so this is the particular center that we have. So we'll be catering for people that use drugs, we'll be catering for men who have sex with men, we'll be catering for transgender people, we'll be catering for sex workers. As we know, these population groups, usually they have challenges in accessing health services due to different factors in our communities. So this particular center is meant to ensure that there is services for everyone without fear or discrimination. So we do have a center that would have staff ranging from your professional nurses to social workers to key pop ambassadors, as well as mobilizers. So this is to ensure that people know about this particular space, and you come to this space, you access services. So we'll be having health or biomedical services such as your HIV testing services. We'll also be screening for STIs and TBs. We'll also have harm reduction, especially for people who use drugs. We'll also be doing cervical cancer screenings and all that. Anyone, as we all know that within our communities, there's trauma or human rights violations against people who use drugs, for example, or sex workers or transgender people. So we'll also be having social workers who roll out psychosocial services to ensure that we are all catered for and we are healthy in as far as our mental well-being is concerned. So in a nutshell, this is the center. It is open to everyone. You are most welcome. And to our partners, Free State Rainbow Seeds and Tolwana Emulemo, will be working together to ensure that this particular center delivers on its mandate. I thank you.
Aye, key hop, aye. So, Cecilin thank you for the rata for kile jaivel. Khale batling yana for re taka. Jege. Watsala! Wirala! Watsala! We need to keep alive, right? Very important. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not waste any more time. Please, on stage, I would like to call Miss Tenolo Murutwani, who will have a Free State HIV response, of course, from the head of Secretariat in the Free State, Co-Provincial Council on AIDS. So if Ms. Tenolo Aliteng Kikopa Atla, followed by that, will be Dr. Mukwena from the district, also Jabuli Leliane Aipakang. Gore program ya rona e khona gore o tsamaye sentle jale ka Tirina Bloemfontein it's a makadi poro.
I'm not Murutwani.
Nya ke bona mo programming iri Murutwani o tla intshwarela. No problem.
Yes.
Over to you, sir. O tla ba bolella gore mang a ke.
Okay, thanks.
Shapiro.
Thank you very much, Program Director. I'm not Senolo Murutwani. I heard they said met Senolo Murutwani. No, I'm not Senolo Murutwani, but on behalf of PCA Secretariat, Metsenolo Murutwani is our head of Secretariat, so it's my colleague. So I'll be representing Metsenolo Murutwani. My name is Tabo Mahlatsi. I'm from the Provincial Council on AIDS Secretariat. So let me also start by acknowledging our guests from the Department of Health. I will not mention them by name because there are many. Also from the province and the district, if there are those who are from the sub-region also. And also let me acknowledge the leadership of civil society, both from province and national. And also let me welcome or acknowledge people from SANAC, and also our visitors, and also our SRs, Tulwana Emolemo and Rainbow Seeds, your officials, including I see your beneficiary are here. Let me acknowledge you, all of you. Thank you very much. Thanks. So our role is just to come and talk about the response of HIV in the province as we coordinate the program. So the response of HIV, because we are coordinating a multi-sectoral program. As Free State, we are doing very well in terms of the response of HIV. But somewhere, somehow, there are challenges that are there. So what I want to say, or just to bring to your attention, is that amongst the young people, in terms of the prevalence of HIV, we see the increase there. Even though I don't have an exact numbers, but we know even the SRs can attest, specifically to the key pops, that way we see the rise there in terms of prevalence of HIV and AIDS. Because now, even though there are methods that are there for prevention method, but in terms of many people will be initiated for PrEPs and other methods that are used. But in terms of monitoring them and retention to care, it's become a problem. But in terms general, the response is going well. When you check 90, you know about 90, but now it's 95. The first 95, the Free State is doing very well in terms of prevention of HIV. Then you go to second 95, partly so. When you go to the third 95, then it's not well also. But the major challenge that we have in terms of response on HIV, it's men. Because most of our men, especially young and old, are not going to facility to access these services. And when you go to key pops, unfortunately, or fortunately enough, in Mangaung, we have organizations such as Rainbow Seeds and Tulwana. But when you go to other areas in the provinces or district, you'll find that those services are not there. And then those key pops, whatever, whether it can be transgender, MSM, gays, lesbian, or transgender, they are struggling to get those services. That way you'll find that the prevalence of HIV amongst key pops, it's growing or it's going up. So what I can say today, Meramids, because they didn't tell us that we must come up with a detailed statistics saying that this is how much we have in this category. But I'm just telling them in general so. But I will say to the key pops who are present here today, let's use the key hub that is going to be open here. Let's access those services. If you have a problem, as we heard that in that key hub, every services will be there. Let's use it so that we can prevent HIV, because we want a free HIV generation by 2030, according to the plan of the country. So let's do that. Access services, go to the clinics, access services, PrEP, it's available in clinics. Let's go and access it. And other organizations that are rendering services like Rainbow Seeds and Tulwana, those services are there. Let's use them, let's utilize that, because that, it will give us what we are expected by 2030. Thank you, Program Director. I don't want to go long, as I've been representing someone. I was not prepared to be here, but I'm saying from the PCA Secretariat, we welcome the Key Pop Hub. Thank you very much. Thanks.
My mic is off. Oh, there we go.
Hello, there we go. Another hot round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Free State HIV response. Thank you so much. So, after the next three speakers, Rajaiva. So ntse ke le shebile ka di eyesight. Ga ke fitla mo go wena ke re tla. Ha ha ha. Wa re jaivela. Wa re jaivela. Ha ke fitla ko wena. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we will have a message of support from Dr. Mokoena, who is the District Director from the Free State Department of Health. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Dr. Mokoena. Whoop, 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 whoop. Followed by Dr. Mokoena, can you please have Jabuli Lesibeko from Senec? Please prepare yourself. As well as Regina Kikupalipa Kanyeng after Doctor. Doctor, over to you.
Ke a le dumedisa batho ba Mangaung Metro. Ya bua mona ke Sello Mokoena, the clinical manager of Mangaung Metro. But of important, thank you for the honor, thank you for the invitation, and thank you. It's an honor to be part of the partners, because it's not everyone who's standing here and supporting the Department of Health. And thank you to everyone who's here. But of important, I just want to give a synop of the prevention. You know, most of the time we talk about prevention, but we don't want to talk about our behaviors. Prevention does not start at the clinic. Prevention starts at home. We don't have a control over your behavior, but we can give you an access to the things that can prevent, the things that can put your life in danger. I just want to emphasize that as a clinical head, your health to us is our priority, but your behavior is your responsibility. I want to repeat the same thing. Our priorities is to give you an access to control or to support your behavior. The other important thing that many people, they come to my office is access to health. Access to health, I know sometimes is prevented by our attitude, particularly us who are the professionals who are expected to behave in a different way. We are living in terms of things that are coming with changes, and we just have to know that even professional health need to change somewhere. But of important, we want to emphasize that no one must be refused for an access of health. It doesn't matter what type of behavior that you have chosen or you are born with. So the most important thing that I want to say, particularly to the transgender, is when you come to the clinic, you are a human being before we can talk about your gender. You are a human being. I might not be interested on your gender, but I'm interested in your well-being. Because the gender is a part of the well-being. It does not define your health. I want it to sink a little bit. And the other important thing is some of the supporters, they even taught me how to use a condom, some of the things that I never knew about it. And I really support to that, because it's not every one of us knows everything. I had to learn about the condom that you use, that the lesbians are using, because I was only knowing that there's a female condom and there's a male condom. But I never knew that there's a foreplay. And they taught me, and it changed my attitude. So the other important thing is to leave ARVs is your choice. Because if there is a side effect, we are available to change. We are available to educate you. If you don't find the pleasure of how they are teaching you, you can go to the OPM to question how they communicate to you. Colleagues, patient, community, I'm asking you, do not leave ARVs because there is a long queue. Please, we might have a shortage of staff, or certain people might give you a bad attitude. It might not be a good thing, I agree. It's our shortfall as the Department of Health. But I just want to say to you, do not find yourself stopping ARVs because of an individual. Access to health is for everyone. But for you to walk to the clinic, is your right and is your responsibility. The other important thing is, do not find yourself having STI and be ashamed of coming to the place. I want to talk about this other one to my colleagues and to the patient. If you know that you practice oral sex, do not forget that even STI can be on your throat. The STI is not only on our genital area, but it even involves what? Our side, other parts of our bodies. So that's why I'm saying it is not about the gender when you come to me, it's about your health. The other parts of what you do, yes, it might be other risk issues, but they are manageable. You cannot be outcast or you cannot be rejected because you disclosed to me. I always say diabetic is a silent killer. Diabetic or hypertension, they are still important to those who are transgenders. Your thyroid, it can still be important if you want to be injected with Depo and other issues. The access might not be there in the primary level, but be at the tertiary level. There is a risk of fractures on the drugs that we are giving to you. We are not going to treat you because of feelings. We are treating you because of a clinical presentations. Those are the differences that we are having. But we are willing to be challenged in a platform that are giving us what? A good research and clinical treatment. We are treating people on evidence-based medicine, not on feeling-based medicine. And I'm happy for those who have been attending, who are the transgender, those the people who are leading in the forefront to challenge the connotation or the attitude of how people are judging you. No one has the right to judge anyone. Even myself, I have my own shortfalls, or I have the things that I think that they are making me strong, but to somebody they can be my weaknesses. So that's not what we are here for. And I'm happy for Beyond Zero to open. Our offices are open. Tolana Emolemo, they've been working with me, and the department in the district, and Oram, they've been working with us. And I'm just saying, our offices are open. There is no need to make noise about complaints. There's a time to come together and we bring solution together. We can make a difference. God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, Viva LGBTI community, Viva.
Viva!
Viva LGBTI community, Viva.
Viva!
It really gives me a great opportunity to address you all today. My name is Jabulile Sibego, and I am the Key Populations Technical Advisor from SANAC. I want to really acknowledge the full spectrum of the LGBTI community, the lesbians who are in the room, the gay and other men who have sex with other men who are in the room, the transgender community, the intersex community, you know, the plus community, because we are a rainbow community. We are diverse, we're beautiful people, and it's so great to see, you know, an opportunity like this where we now have a key population hub where, you know, key populations are able to access services that will be free of discrimination, that will be free of stigma, because we understand, Uguti, when we go to, you know, general clinics in the communities, oftentimes key populations are turned away, or they're not provided with the right services, they are judged for who they are. So what Beyond Zero have done today, I mean, it's the first of its kind, particularly in the Global Fund program. You know, and it's so good to see, you know, a seed become a tree. I remember when we went on a benchmark exercise to look at the POP insights from the PEPFAR program, and to learn in terms of how they're implementing the program, and then to see it become, you know, a reality. So it's really a great opportunity, and I really want to acknowledge the efforts that, you know, Beyond Zero have made to get us to this point. And I'm so excited and looking forward to actually seeing, the actual one-stop shop. So thank you, everybody, and thank you for the opportunity that you've given me to actually address you today. Thanks.
Right, so ha ke tla Bloemfontein ke ba bolella gore ke nna ke nna pere e tona la bona dipere tsa Durban July ha di bereke next mo go nna ka gore nna ke e tswang Mangaung. So ke mara ke re ha ke fitla ku eventeng ka osane ke tlo go tsena ka good morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one more grand episode of Okay, nonetheless, ke mara ke re chomi ha ke tsena ku Bloemfontein ke tlo go tsena ile nangwanyana o ke re 1 2 3. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one more grand episode. This is of course the launch of Key Population coming to you live in love and of course absolute color all the way from Bloemfontein, the city of roses, Mangaung, the heart of South Africa. Chomiaka ya gay ibir manyo o ka se kgone mo batho ba bua Sesotho ke re jwale ha o bela tjena e ka ba ke WhatsApp ke tsamaile ka eng sa hao a re he ngwaneso se khoa se hlola sa se hlokahale ho ha ntshwantse o bua Sesotho ke re ke tlo bua Sesotho ha monate jwang ene ke tlo fihla Bloemfontein ke a bua Sesotho ha o hlokahale hore ke bue sekgowa because re tlo bua Sesotho. Jwale ka re okay ke tlo starta program ka sekgowa ke bona gore le reactor yang ka re mo se batho ba ba itse sekgowa batho ba ba frostana so why is the problem but nonetheless batho ma modimo DJ ha ne ke rompele pina eo ne ke ra gore ha re le ready e re ba tsena ka yone. So I would like to call on front from the National Department of Health the Key Population Advisor Miss Regina Maitufi. After any DJ, after the speaker, the more. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Regina. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bagolo, you must make use of this service. Ha le batla go dira di CV tsa lona, le batla go update di CV tsa lona. Le na le di document tse le batlang go di dira ha go tlhokagale gore le ye go internet cafe if le sena tšhelete le tlo kena ka mane setsolo se mane la kena la re the second door on your right le tlo e bona e kwetse Key Pop Hub o kena ka mo o kopa thuso ha eba wena ha o kgone o type o kope motho a o typele hore CV ya hao e be updated ha o sa tlo ba le excuse ya hore hobaneng o sa apply le mosebetsi o bore ke na CV ha o sa na that excuse because Key Pop Hub e re tla ya ngwaneso dipampiri tsa hao di be up to date o apply le mosebetsi ho Jehovah santse re tla ho tsone. Over to you ma'am.
Thank you very much and viva Key Population Hub, viva! Viva, viva! Viva the voices of the key populations in Mangaung. Ke rata ho le dumedisa kaofela. On behalf of Department of Health, I would like to bring a warm greetings from the acting director, Mr. Ntabiseng Khoza, who was supposed to come here. Unfortunately, because of Mabaka Amangwe, he is unable to come. Personally, it is my pleasure to be here because I've come a long way with Free State. I remember back in the years when I was supporting TB program in the Free State, the province, if ever you want to invest the programs, this is a province where you can invest. Because during that time when TB was a problem in our country, we worked to ensure that we improve the cure rates of key population, especially with Mayor Muder. So today, we are here to talk about the key population hub. And I would like to also say that there is a lot that we are going to do in as much as strengthening the key population in the province. Currently, we are busy with strengthening our community-based intervention. And colleagues, I also want to say that we also need to strengthen that site that is in Shell. So, Beyond Zero, thank you very much for opening this site and for making sure that our key population, they access the services. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say that this is a milestone for key population. And as Dr. has already mentioned, we are also not going to look at key population, but we will also look at community as a whole. Because right now, my colleague has already mentioned that if you want CV, you come here. If you want advice, you come here. This is a place. So we are going to make sure that we do much for the community so that everybody benefits out of what the key population program is doing. So one of the things that I really want to say is that we need to work hard, communities. Communities, you need to come to this site so that you can access services. And one of the things that I also want to emphasize is that we also want to make sure that we strengthen our health services through ensuring that we are friendly towards key populations, and also to make sure that we improve our reporting, and also to ensure that we improve on STI management, because STI, it is a challenge in this province. And then with us, with all of us, we will make sure that we eliminate STIs and congenital syphilis. With those words, I would like to say thank you and make use of the services. Thank you very much.
Please give it up for Miss Regina one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, 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 whoop. Mo bophelong o ithute go iphelela. O phela le batho ha o ba phelele. Did you get that? Re phela le lona ga re le phelele. I'm sorry I had to direct to you, but actually I want you to imagine what I'm going to talk about. It is very seldom or rare to get support from somebody next to you. It is very rare to get support from somebody you grew up with. You know why? There is a competition. Molukationing, we want you to succeed, but not better than us. So if you succeed, and nkare wa feta o ya hodimo, ha re sa ba happy jwadi. Ke problem. I am getting to a point here, the CV. Can I challenge you? If you can, apply for a job outside your city. You know why? Because those strangers will support you, they will love you, and they will make sure that you thrive. Because Habana jealousy ya gore wena o tswa ku big house nna ke tswa ku two room wena o nahana gore o mang. Just a piece from myself. 3 things that you must also bear in life. The first, whatever that you commit yourself to, you must best believe. Do you know why we succeed in life? I'm going to tell you, I'm successful. And I keep because and the reason I can tell you that I'm successful is because why I am successful. I am focused. I do not listen to what people are saying about me, what they think about me. ke bothata ba bone batla dila le bone. Nna ke batla SASCO mo tafoleng ya ka, and SASCO ya ka ke tlo e sebeletsa ka ditsela tsa ka. I want you to have that mentality. It is okay to have friends, but also it is important to limit your friends and to know where you stand with your friends. It might be family, it might be colleagues, but it is very important that you know where you stand with a certain person so that you act accordingly. I had a conversation with Mapaseka Kwetle, Wamo Scandal, Kidinke. We were live on Instagram. It became like, yo, wait, jealousy is natural. Envy is natural. Haki khalanto is natural. Yo, otamaka Range Rover. Intle jwang. Mar haki ba jealousy kiri. Why ene atamaka Range Rover naki sinayoni? That's a problem. And that's jealousy. So people will always be envious. But jealousy is a choice. And you will never know who will be jealous of you. For you must be mindful of the steps you take. When you walk, you observe, you lift your head, and you step. Skata maya fela. We tlhokomele. I told you earlier on that people have a tendency of instilling their fears on us. Just because we're now palit, now you can't, or I won't make it. Tell yourself that you will do it. Focus, commit, work hard, and pray to God, our Lord, to give you guidance. Mudimu wa pila. Wabana wakhuluma ka lengwele wa re Jesu mpontshe tsela ke a tsamaya mara ha ke bone lesedi o tla o kganyisetsa lesedi. Ba o achieve barata o swara ba sa rate, you will be successful. Itute independence ngwana ko gae. Setswana sa re mokodi wa go thusiwa o o ithusang. Kupi ya lapisa. If o kopetse ruri la ke batla go thusa, but because you can't do anything for yourself, it's a problem. Itirele so that how kopa thuso o bore ke na le 2 rand 50 ke kopa 50 cent e be 3 rand. At least we get it something. Learn independence. It goes a long way. I can go on and on, ladies and gentlemen, but at this moment, DJ, are you ready? All right, so before it's more the next speaker, one dancer from this side, one dancer from this side. Manese. All right, kikupani dancer bakulu. Kikupa how it's go driver. Uta go driver na mo stage. Ratata. Oh no no. Oh no no. Once again. Yashuka wena, ujayiva la, baphele wena, udlala ngami, suswaba wena, uthini ene Mangoba. Hakuna omo gape ke ene Mangoba. Hayi man, make some noise one more time. Woo, 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 woo. Ooh, kyasha kyatuka. The roof is on fire. Says, hi man, what's this or no? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to our program. Can I please call forward Mr. Nati from Senec? Mr. Nati Sohaba from Senec, Kikopa Atle. And then from there, Kikopa Miss Nontlan Kize to prepare herself to give us a speech on championing key population right to access to services. And then we can move to messages of support. Then it be reqeta, then it be rewalka, then it be rija, then it be rejiva, then it be rebutupa. Katseba leborata joalo. Over to you, sir.
Sanibona, Tumelan, thank you, Program Director. Welcome everyone. My name is Nati Sohaba, and I'm from SANAC. I think as SANAC we support the initiative and congratulate Beyond Zero for opening the hub. And this is in line with the NSP, which seeks to promote, access to healthcare, and also in line with the Bill of Rights as well, that people need to be treated fairly, and they need to have equal opportunities, when they access services. And what is most important is that they should be able to also make, their own choices and feel safe, when they go to a facility. So this is a great opportunity which we encourage, the key population to make use of. And we thank also the NDOH, the Department of Health, for the support. And most importantly as well, our donor, the Global Fund, for supporting the program. Thank you and all the best. Thank you, colleagues.
Viva lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex people, viva! Aye, Beyond Zero, aye. Aye, the Free State Provincial Council on AIDS, aye. Aye, Free State Rainbow Seeds, Cholane, Emo, right? And the Guardian Angel, aye. Hey, comrades, comrades. Good morning. Comrades, I'm from Senec, the Provincial Council on AIDS, Civil Society Forum. I want to observe all protocol, especially within the civil society, all the 18 sectors present this morning. Colleagues from the government departments, but also our development partners, I want to thank you all for witnessing with us and coming and joining us to celebrate this absolutely needed and important launch of our key pop hub. Ni right? Are we still good? Are we still having a great time? Are we happy to be here? Comrades, mine is very short. For us from the lesbian and gay, transgender, intersex, bisexual sector, this is quite important, a milestone. For a long time, we've been fighting for spaces like this, we've been fighting for access to healthcare services as LGBTI people. Of course, speakers that have come before me, especially Uchek, has already indicated that we come from a context in time where we are not able still. This is a brand new country after democracy where all our rights are supposed to be celebrated and promoted and protected, our right to equality, dignity and freedom and all. But
when you go to our service providing spaces, we still find ourselves being discriminated, being kicked away, and denied services. So this is quite exciting. Comrades from Rainbow Seeds, comrades from Tolwano, comrades from the Guardian Angel in partnership with Beyond Zero. I'm so happy for the Free State province. I'm so happy for Bloemfontein that finally, as the LGBTI community here, we have our own key population hub. I'm not just happy for us as LGBTI, I'm happy for us as sex workers. I'm happy for us as drug users. I'm happy for us as the homeless LGBTI whose parents have kicked us out. That for a moment, we're gonna have a space where we will be channeled to services within our province. Comrades from the Provincial Council on AIDS, comrades from Department of Health, let this not be but the only step for Free State. We would want to see this launch happening again and again and again in all our facilities across the province. Can we make a commitment? For those of you that are going to elections, let this be your electioneering message. We shall bring key population hubs across all facilities in Free State now, not in the near future, now. So for those of you that want to be mayors, want to be our future premiers, Comrade Spiwe, please make sure our premier knows that if they want to be re-elected, we want to make sure that our facilities are accepting, are welcoming, and that we as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people, sex workers, people who use drugs, in all our diversity, are able to access services. Of course, in a short while, we're gonna be marching and declaring that our streets, as much as they are currently not safe, but that they also must be safe. One would want to request these comrades, Baga Rainbow Seeds, Tolwano, and Guardian Angel in your partnership with, of course, the Provincial Council and our great partners from Beyond Zero. Here's the one ask. The one ask from us as community is, the clinic, the hub is launched today. Let's use it. Let's use it so that we know what change are we bringing to our communities. And if there are issues, come forward so that we can fix them. Don't go to social media and say, they launched this key population, but we still discriminated. Let us talk it over and deal with this. 2, when you are given those condoms, dental dams, if we are able to have them, services that will be provided to us, make sure you spread the word. Don't be the one that holds the information to yourself. Let the whole of Free State know that we have a key population hub and that it is available to all of us free of charge, right, Dr. Fuchan? Free. Did you hear that, colleagues? It's for free. The services are to us for free. So please make sure you use it, make sure you spread the word far and wide. So the last ask to the comrades, especially our partners Beyond Zero and our partners from the Provincial Council. We normally see progress and we get excited about it. But the only worry that we normally have, at least from the LGBTI sector, and I'm sure other sectors, is are we making sure that this is not about us without us? Can we make sure that in launching this key population hub, the people at the forefront, the staff in this hub, are all about us and probably and hopefully us too? Can we make sure that the organizations, Rainbow Seeds, Tolwano and Guardian Angel, do not diminish just because now there's a key pop hub? Can we make sure that the partnership grows and is sustainable and that LGBTI really are the people that are the victors from the launch of this population hub? So with that, colleagues, I want to say, Pele, equality for all, Pele. I hope I'm saying it right. Pele, Free State, Pele. Oh, is it Billy? I went.
Billy!
Okay.
Billy!
Billy.
Billy!
Billy, equality for all, Billy.
Billy!
Billy, Free State, Billy.
Billy! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was Nonhlanhla Mkhize. Thank you so much, Nonhlanhla. Bagolo, clinic eri Ga le itse batho ba ba dirisang di-drugs, ba ba injectang di-drugs, thuso ya bone e mo. Ga le itse di-sex workers tse di tlhokang thuso, whether di acceptile kgotsa ga di accepta, kgotsa le bone ba tlhoka thuso mare ba tshaba go bua, kliniki e ke ko thuso ya bone e leng teng. The LGBTI community, MSM, men who sleep with other men. We do not have to hide away from these topics. La di tseba, le bua ka tsone ka matlung. Why re sa di address mo? So that we have knowledge, so that we are educated, so that we know how to se re bua ka tlung re sa tsebe ntho e re buang. Klinike e yare MSM, men who sleep with other men. Thuso ya lona emo, the condom, the lubricant, the PrEP. PrEP ke pilisi e thutsang gore o ska wa kreya mohare wa HIV ha eba ha le tsebi. Pilisi o e nwa every day, jwale nkare o nwa ARV, mare monate wa yone ke gore le ha o sa batlo sebedisa condom, 99% chances tsa gore o ska thola HIV di teng ha o nwa pilisi e tholahala mona. Sabo fellow bani ki sa bua ka bone ini ili transgenders. Our and the transgenders in the building. Let me hear you make some noise. All the trans in the building, make some noise. Whoop, 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 whoop. You guys always look beautiful. Oh, little for pressure. Yo, yo, banyana ba technology. Banyana ba WhatsApp. Banyana ba infrared. Banyana ba Wi-Fi. All right, I'm going to have 3 more speakers and then we can close the program. We are going to close the program by cutting of the ribbon, which is just across, just on the other side. The next 3 speakers are as follows. Miss Yolande Andres from NACOSA, and I will call also on stage Sophie Hamaziripi from AFSA. And then in closing, we will have the Chief Director, Mr. Mufokeng, and then we can go cut the ribbon. In that particular order, ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for our speakers. Whoop, 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 whoop. DJ, after our speaker, Oboro Khasaka Engwe Echesang. Danki. How is it jive? Wait, and I guess I jive how you feel manat. Do you know how to dance?
A little bit, right? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes! Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this. Thank you, Beyond Zero. I can't say as NACOSA, we are so proud of our big brother Beyond Zero for the amazing work that they've done today. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm sitting with a problem right now, and I'm going to share it with you, right? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm taking photos, I'm taking videos, I'm taking the pamphlets home because they've done an amazing job today. Let's give it up to them. But the other reason why I want to say amazing work to our partners, our big brother, is because we're sitting in situations as people who inject and use drugs where we are thrown away from the community, where the Department of Health suspends our programs in some of our districts. And it's beautiful to see today sex workers, people who use drugs, transgenders, MSM come together in one space and make your voices heard. Thank God for you. So I want to say, guys, that thank you so much to the Key Populations Hub for being launched here and for setting an example for NACOSA and for AFSA. But I also want to say, take this opportunity in Free State, in Bloemfontein, take this opportunity to use the Key Populations Hub for your voices and you all to come together as one people, not as different populations, but as one person, fighting for the rights of key populations to equal and fair services. Congratulations, Beyond Zero. And congratulations to you. Viva!
Viva sex workers, viva! Viva! Sex workers, viva! Viva! Key populations, viva! Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm bringing you greetings from AIDS Foundation of South Africa, from Durban, from all over. We are so excited for the key population hub that is being launched here by Beyond Zero. Congratulations to our SRS Guardian Angels. Are you here, Guardian Angels? Are you here, Tolwana? Yes, viva Tolwana, viva. I'm not favoring them because they are also our SRA, but we are so excited of the services for the key populations. Congratulations, Beyond Zero. We came a long way, Edward. I remember those meetings. And now I think I'm equally jealous, just like Yolan, that you have started the ball running now. But anyway, we are accepting the challenge. Thank you so much, Beyond Zero, for bringing this hub to the people of Free State. Thank you.
A hot round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop-a-poo. Right, next we'll have the keynote address by Mr. Mufokeng, the Chief Director, Partnerships and Stakeholder Coordination. Ntate, over to you. Re a leboga.
Thank you, Program Director. Yeah, thank you, Program Director. I was surprised. I did not know why people are so excited about you. I hear that you are on a social media, and I'm not on a social media. I will try. Okay, thank you very much, Program Director. To the chairperson of the PSA, Beyond Zero, and all other partners that are involved here. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope it's still morning. Yeah, a lot of most of the speakers mentioned things that I wanted to mention in the speech, but I'm not going to waste your time. But I just want to ask one thing, that this mood that is here today, it must be the same mood that we use the services. Remember why you are here. You know, someone said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The reason why we are here...
Sorry, sir. Sorry to disturb you. Ladies and gentlemen, we agreed at the beginning, as per protocol, that when somebody is speaking, we give them our attention. At the back, we've got some noise coming from the back, and it's really distracting. With due respect, let us give him the few minutes that he needs. He is indeed our last speaker. Please, thank you. You may continue, sir.
Okay, thank you. The reason why, as a department, we support the service is remember that as a department, we continuously look at the information that we have so that we can reach the goal of the country of AIDS-free at 2030. Without your participation, we cannot get there. So that's why it's important that this good mood that is here today, it must translate into you using the service. And also, one thing is the department is also using this to learn lessons to be able to replicate in other clinics. I think one speaker said that Free State, this must not be the end. This is not the end. We're going to use these clinics to learn more lessons, to start replicating it into other areas. So we are appealing to you as a department that for us to reach our goal, someone talked about 95, 95, 95. In brief, is that in the Free State, we have to make sure that at least 95% of the population is tested. And out of that 95 of them must be on treatment. And the 95% of those that are on treatment, they must be able to stay on treatment. So it is important that you understand that this clinic is to be able to make sure that you are included. As President always says that no one should be left behind. So this is the reason that as government, we continue to look at initiatives that everyone is not left behind. Yeah, with these few words, I thank you very much, and Nkosi Sikelele, South Africa, thank you.
Right. My left side, make some noise. My right side, make some noise. At the back, make some noise. Kaufela Rona, let's make some noise. Go botlhokwa gore o nne o dira modumo gore e re moloi a le next door a itha a re wa o lawyer a utlwe o ntse o re wow a re hai o ja monate. All right, Amukelani, if you are here, please make your way forward. Before if it's a program, ladies and gentlemen, please get us on social media. Key Pop Hub SA on Instagram, Key Pop Hub SA on Facebook, Key Pop Hub SA on TikTok. Ke kopa gore le re following. No, we are live. We are streaming live ka camera A. So if you can go onto your Facebook right now, wa search Key Pop Hub SA for South Africa. You'll find that page. Please like it, please follow it, and then you will see as we stream. Ki rete cameraman ke re ke batla le tlhage. Ke kopa gore le be famous. Le utlong gore go monate yang go ba famous. Wait go monate. Go na le gore tsatsi le reng wa go reka borotho. O tsena o bore gote o shota ka 250 gote ke lebo molaxi, ke lebo molaxi. Ba ba go patella borotho skat. So ke kopa gore camera e le dire famous ba re ba bone mo Facebook how o re wa tsena o shota ka 250 gote you are famous my brother, you are a celebrity, we'll pay for you. Webon. All right, before we close, my name is Lebu Molax. You can also get me on social media as Lebu_Molax. I aim to inspire, I aim to make you laugh, but most importantly, I want to give you hope. In your darkest days, in your saddest days, go onto my social media. Press Lebu Molax. O check your content. Utlo tseha, utlo fola, utlo ba lovely. So big, so marvelous. Go botlhokwa. Amukelani ukhona? Oh, here he is. Amukelani, please, ke kopa o re tswalle yona, and then we can go cut the ribbon. Over to you. Thanks.
Amandla. Viva PAC, viva. Viva PCA, viva. Viva transgender community, viva. Viva LGBTIQIA plus, viva. Amanda. Thank you, colleagues. My role is so simple. We want to go and cut a ribbon. I'm requested to invite the following stakeholders to go and assist us in cutting the ribbon. We are not inviting only these stakeholders for any other reason, but simply because the space is small on the other side. We would want the rest of the other colleagues who are our beneficiaries and the ones that I won't mention here to remain here as we cut the ribbon, and when we come, we are done with that, then we'd move together to do our work. Amanda will request our partners who are the PCA colleagues to join us in the hub. We'll also request the South African Network for People Who Use Drugs to join us. We'd also request the National Department of Health colleagues to join us. We'll also request the Free State Department of Health colleagues to join us. All of you, please, the Free State Department of Health. We'll also request the implementing partners who are your CDC to join us, the SANAC TSU to also join us, NACOSA colleagues to join us, and the AFSA colleagues to also join us. Lastly, we'll request UNFPA to also join us. The rest of the other colleagues who are our beneficiaries and other local stakeholders, please remain seated as we are done. We'd give you time to go and see the hub. We truly appreciate. If I've omitted anyone else, oh, sorry. Thank you, Edward. We also request the Oram Institute colleagues to join us. If I'd omitted anyone else, I'm not having the name on this list. Please, the colleagues from BZ will all support you as we walk into the hub. Apart from that, viva our AMC, viva! You've done us wonders. DJ, give us a big one, and then we have the walk as the rest of the other colleagues are waiting yet. Our marshals, please get ready to marshal us to the next place as we are done with cutting the ribbon. DJ. Thank you.
Okay, I think then in the meantime, we will have the DJ to soothe us with some music. Ronare Jaive, Khobe Monati, Khobe Lovely, some music, Khobe The Way of the Buzzers. Ronare Jaive, Khobe Monati, Khobe Lovely, Khobe The Way of the Buzzers. Khobe Lovely, Khobe The Way of the Buzzers. Varitizanyana lenganyana champagne. Varitizanyana lenganyana champagne. Varipachanyana lenganyana champagne. Varipachanyana lenganyana champagne. Amane renagaruko. Kupela renagaruko. Renagaruko. Champagne. Makazwaborine Babete kashazene Babete Ahora muraba Ahora muraba DJ. Dankie re a leboga. All right, batsadi, se se tlong go diragala ga jana ga ba fetsa go khata re bona rona re ya kontle re tsa walk re ya VIC la itsa kere re ya VIC Visitors Information Center, and then I think the refreshments di tla ba teng gona ko teng le party e tla ba gona ko teng ka gore ke Vrydag ha e ka betsa 12 e chaile go tla be go nna shu mo building a get ausi a get go tla be go nna shu mo building after 12. So in the meantime, DJ a re dlalle music ga ile gore ba teng ba ba itseng go jive ba batla gore jivela a ba ske ba tshaba, because wow, we might as well have a good time. Akiri DJ ikhase fo ikhase pompa DJ.
Melela mane wami sokumelela izwa ngami entombi yethu sinikiwe sokuyakusasa amanye amandla amelela mane wami sokumelela izwa ngami